Hello, greetings. My name is John Campbell, and I just want to introduce myself to you. I will be the instructor for your GED ELAR class, which starts Tuesday, February 3rd. We were supposed to start last week, but because of the ice storm, we were delayed by a week. Anyway, we meet Tuesday and Thursday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Zoom. If you're watching this video, it means that you are enrolled in the class and you've been sent a link. I sent that link, which is our Zoom classroom. That will be where we spend the majority of our time interacting. I know one of the challenges of online classes is they can seem impersonal because you're not in a classroom with the teacher or other students physically. But just so you know, I do have prior experience teaching on Zoom. And I do have prior experience in adult education, as well as a whole nother type of education, which is K-12, teaching health science. So we're going to have a good time. We're going to try to make this class as fun and interactive as possible. And also, while I have you here, I wanted to show you the book that we will be using, which is down below. You can see it on the screen. It's called Reasoning Through Language Arts. Test Preparation for the GED Test. This is the same book that you are using, should be using, and is available to you through Collin College. So, if you take a look, the first thing I want you to do before we meet tomorrow, or whenever you're watching this, maybe you're watching it and we're meeting later today. It doesn't matter. Really, what matters is you should be getting familiar with your own book. So if we flip through the pages here, we will see that the very beginning has a table of contents, which we will zoom in because I want you to see kind of where you're starting with this. We zoom in on that. You will see at the beginning, obviously you have title page, etc. But let me zoom in a little tiny bit more right here, where you have your first few lessons. So I would strongly encourage you, which again, these are your first few lessons, and the focus is reading comprehension. So I don't know how big of a reader you are. That may not be grammatically correct, but I don't know how much reading you do in terms of like reading books, magazines, articles, things like that. Newspapers. I don't know if newspapers are even a thing anymore. But I would strongly encourage you to find something you like to read and start reading. Because the more we read, the more we practice something, the better we can become in that area. So if you look at your first few lessons down there, there are some areas of focus with your reading and your reading comprehension. You can take a glance at the rest of these lessons, and we will be kind of going through as many of these as we can during the time that we have available and going from there. We will also have other activities that are not with this textbook. Quizzes, things like quizzes, activities, online activities, things that you can interact and try to make the learning more fun. Also, so we can just kind of assess where you're at in terms of if you're making progress towards your goal, because all of you have a goal of passing your GED. So, thank you for watching this video, and please feel free to contact me anytime, email me with any questions or concerns that you have. Otherwise, I will see you on Zoom on Tuesday or Thursday night at 7 p.m. Thank you.